You're going to be very lucky. The 20th of May, connected with your love affair, that concerns a gentleman that you're very sentimental over, to the 20th of June. You'll have 2 children to crown the marriage, a boy and a girl. It'll be a very honest event, and the future's bright.
The teenagers got the money to spend. Definitely, they've got the money. But they're the only people that seem to be working now. You don't see many old ones working, do you not?
Our prices are still static. We still charge exactly the same as we've always charged. A roll a penny, still roll a penny. It would be a lot different. It was roll a half crown to suit the state of the prices of today. The small man now, at the moment, has to go to work in the winter to subsidise this business. Once over, he could have stayed off in the winter time, painted and done repairs, but now he has to go to work. Myself, I go coal hauling for the National Coal Board.
I think it's because of this hire purchase money each week, this 5 bob, 7 and a tenner a week business for this, that and the other, in the home and out of the home and the car, and must keep that going. And although when we get the people on the fairground, they're interested, they're very interested to come and have a try. They only want one try, whereas before they'd stop 10 minutes with us or so. They want one try and move on to something else. That's all they can afford. One ride or one candy floss or one go on a stall, and because they just haven't got that loose money they did have.
We are the first barometer of how the trade is going in the area. And we often get asked by people outside the business, how do you find business? It's only for the reason to find out how the country's going along.
Now listen, put her into bed, put the rail on, and I'll be back in a few minutes to see you. You go to bed and be a good boy, right? Good night.
That's right. In bed. Come on, I'll tell you a story, eh? Come on, under the bed.
Boxing shows can no longer rely on local fighters. Matty Moran throws a challenge for anyone to take on the Bone Crusher. To make sure there is a challenger, he's planted one in the crowd.
Right about.
Will you box him? Come inside and bring the referee with you. Have some more.
Racing, chasing, quick riding, stunt riding, and full-time riding.
And the shooter will come up.
said to my husband, let's get out of it and try something else. But it's my husband's heart and soul. His life's in it, you see. So, I mean, you can't ask a man who's all that to get out of it. You know, you just have to live with it.
When a gypsy crosses your hand, I cross your hand with good luck and good wishes. Do you understand that? The gentleman what's put this ring on your finger, is he a little taller than you, or is he a little older? Taller. Can you put a letter J, G, or W in his name? Yes. That gentleman's honest, trustworthy, and he thinks a wonderful lot about you. There's no death, there's no sickness, there's nothing to be afraid of.
And during this last 12 months, you've had one or two little problems. There's someone in that crystal ball that you're very fond of. You understand that? Yes. But there is an obstacle.
Knutsford is really quite a genteel place. But even here, the more vulnerable sideshows start to close at 10:30, as Walter Scott explains.
Although at one time, the type of people you got out of the pubs were really good, genuine spenders. We relied on that years ago, this coming out of the pub and have a good time on the fair, and they were a nice class of people. But today it isn't so. If we stay open, we find we have to get a lot of these long-haired buggers, and we don't want them, frankly. It just isn't worth it, we find. That people are coming earlier to fairs anyhow, and that's better for us. It's much nicer to take money off nice people than off a lot of louts, isn't it?
Now, ladies, want to follow note. Any more this time now? It's the last time of the day.
Take my hand.